Shit.
Yo,
Let's get into the shit.
we back at it again. It's me, of course, she, of course. And we about to hop into a video of this young lady that is a teacher
Teacher.
that was having sexual content. Is it content or sexual
Sexual
action?
relations.
Sexual relations. What's wrong with
I don't know.
Sexual-
Channel Bill Clinton. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
But they did have sex. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's not the topic.
Yeah.
Show what that mouth do.
Yeah, you,
What that mouth do.
you tripping. So look, it's a young man that's 18-year-old college, high school student.
Oh, yeah.
And where they at?
I think it's in North Carolina.
North
The
Carolina.
video we about to watch is from broadcasting.
Yeah, so let's hop into the video and we'll be right back, give y'all our thoughts and opinions. Whatever else, Melodrama. Be right back. I'll be right back.
Science teacher is out of jail after accusations she engaged in a sexual act with an 18-year-old student. Gabriella Newfield made her first court appearance in Mecklenburg County courts today after bonding out of jail this morning. Police say they arrested the educator for an alleged sexual act yesterday. Officers say she met up with a student outside of school at Park Road Park. Yeah, one aspect of this case, though, that is causing a lot of confusion tonight, the age of this student.
Yeah, some viewers are asking over social media how the teacher is facing a felony charge if the student is technically a legal adult at 18 years of age.
We now go to our Verify reporter, Megan Bragg, who has some answers. Megan, what did you find out here?
Guys, well, we posted this story on our Facebook page and had several viewers asking, since the student was 18 years old, which makes him legally an adult, how can the teacher be charged with a crime? So let's get the facts here. We went to North Carolina law, South Carolina law, and Aaron Lee, he's a criminal defense attorney. Okay, so in North Carolina, it is illegal for a teacher or any school personnel to have a sexual relationship with any student if that teacher is 4 years older than the victim, which in this case she was. It makes no difference whether the sexual activity was consensual or not. And according to the law, in cases like this, teachers, administrators, or coaches can be charged with a felony.
The student is in a position of vulnerability to the teacher, a position of trust for them. So you don't want to have a teacher who can manipulate a person's consent, just like a doctor, attorney, therapist. When you have that relationship of trust and vulnerability, it poses a bigger risk to the victim.
Okay, so the only exception is if the student and teacher are married to each other. Now, in South Carolina, it is a little different. If a teacher or school personnel engages in sexual activity with a student who is a minor, they can be charged with a felony. However, if the student is 18 or older and if the sex is consensual, then the crime is bumped down to a misdemeanor. As in North Carolina, this law does not apply if the student and teacher are married to one another.
A lot of nuances there, so I can understand some of
Yeah,
I'm confused.
it's a lot. So with him being 18, but she's probably 4 years older than him. 4 years
That is
older.
so weird.
4 years older than him is not. Even if it was consensual, it wouldn't make a difference because
Because-
she's 4 years older than
Yeah,
him.
it doesn't matter the age. You're still a teacher. You're a student.
I mean, he's still a student, but I guess like they were saying a few minutes ago, she would be the
So,
hierarchy in that
So if
situation.
she's
Oh, my bad. Hopefully her.
let's start over. Let's start over.
But
It doesn't make sense. So what you were saying, if she's 4 years older,
yeah, so I guess in that state, that even if he's 18 in that state, she's the teacher, so she would be the hierarchy in that situation. To where, like, you know what I mean, and she's 4 years older than him too. It would be almost like it was what he said. What's the word?
Consensual?
Consensual or
What-
coerced. There you
with
go.
the dang drug testing facility. That was fun. But anywho, I still think like it shouldn't matter if you're 4 years. So if she's 2 years older than you, it's okay. Like when you hired on, you said that I'm sure there was a policy that they made you go over that you were not going to interact with the minors, the students. So I don't really think it really matters about an age difference.
But in their state law, it matters.
That's weird. The South was weird with that case.
It would him being 4 years old, even if he's 18 or not, and even if it was consensual, that's not how it work out there.
It shouldn't matter. I don't think you should go to jail or whatever. I think depending on the situation. Because back in the day, like a teacher got pregnant by one of the students, something like that. I remember that.
It's possible.
But I'm like, that's just like a manager should be sleeping with a regular person. Like there's like boundaries. Like granted, it's not punishable if a manager sleep with a regular worker, but it is cause for you to be removed from that situation. And I get it that he's technically a minor, but
But he's not a minor, though. I don't think.
Yeah, it's
So is that technically a minor though? At 18, it's
I mean,
not a minor.
18 year adult, but he's still in school because a lot of people turn 18 when they still in high school. But legally, he can't buy cigarettes no more. So maybe why they still call it a minor because you're 21 and you can't do nothing. I mean, because you're 18 and you can't do nothing until you turn 21. But it's still weird that they have if she's only 2 years older than him, it's not a problem. But if she's 4 years older than him, then it's a problem. It'd have been a man. It'd have been a problem altogether, regardless of the age.
That's the way the cookie crumbles. That's how it is, man.
That's that double standard right there. We hoes if we cheat. Y'all pedophiles if y'all had consensual sex.
Whoa.
I'm saying if y'all
Whoa.
okay, let me take out pedophile. Well, that is what it's called.
Wait. What are you saying though?
I'm saying the
You
double
said
standard.
no. You said y'all hoes if y'all cheat. And what you trying to correlate those two together with like if you cheated on your man, that makes you a hoe. But if we have sex with other women, that just make us.
Yeah.
You said the wrong thing.
Okay, well, you get what I'm saying. So if a woman is promiscuous, she's a hoe. If a guy is not.
Yeah. Yes.
So same example for baby girl. I feel if she sleep with one of her students, there's a possibility she can get off. Where if a man slept with a student,
But
that ain't going to jail.
are you saying it's the same scenario though? Like age wise and everything. Let's say everything is exact the same. Only thing different is a man on
Yep.
this end. Okay.
I feel like they gonna get him the hardest sentence they can.
It's a possibility. That might be true.
Now she gonna get off. She gonna go in and she gonna go to court. She gonna put on a little secretary sweater. She gonna have her glasses on and her bun to look not as a threat. For the state. That's just weird, the whole thing. But I guess that's what they do in the South.
But I think that they had sexual encounters like a lot.
I guess they feel like
He
she
said, like,
took
5
advantage
times.
of him.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't know how that. I don't know. The 18-year-old man or 18-year-old, I guess, boy, whatever, a young man. I don't know if you were actually really taking advantage of him, but he want to get that shit off.
I don't know how you can take advantage in both situations because evidently the girl has to like the teachers because you're not gonna have sex with nobody you don't like. In that case, it's just rape. So you have to leave out the grape. It's grape. Sorry, I forgot. You have to leave out the whole consensual part. I know, I'm sorry.
So it's cool. But yeah, I agree with you on that. You know what I mean? So I just want to give y'all let y'all give us y'all thoughts and opinions. I do think with a young man at 18, and I think the teacher she's 4 years older, so
Mm-hmm.
the
So-
20.
I don't know. Yeah, she's
Like
4
20.
years older than him.
So what I put her like at 22.
22, yes.
That's not that. That's not that. It's not that big of a far off, but I get what they're saying from the law.
I guess it's because she's a teacher. Now, if it's just a regular 22-year-old having sex with an 18-year-old, that would be, but because of their profession, it's whoa, it's me. Which don't make sense because that young man was about that. You can't really grape a guy
I mean,
unless he's drunk.
I think you can.
You can't. Well, I'm sure,
Can.
but I don't see it being easy as graping a girl.
I don't want to get all into that.
No, we'll cut that part out.
I don't want to get all into that, but I think it's on both ends. It can happen. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that can happen. So I don't want to say what can and what can't happen. So I'll put it like
You're gonna
that.
cut that part out, man. You can talk with it.
Nah, I'm gonna leave it in there, but
Okay.
there's a lot of stuff that can happen to men just like it can happen to women. There's no difference, I think. You know what
So
I'm saying?
long story short, do you guys agree with the age difference? So do
Yeah.
you think that she's punishable because she's 4 years older than him and not 2 years? Or you think that she should just be fired and not able to teach?
I think that it should be cool. He 18 and she's 22 years old. So I mean, I do get the dynamics they're saying for like her being a teacher and him being a student.
That's what
I get that part. Like,
gotta be professional.
I understand that. So I mean, if I'm just going off what they're saying about law, I guess she's in the wrong.
But they're really not that far in age.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? It's not for us to say what's right and wrong. They already pretty much she gonna get hit with a felony, it seems like. But anywho,
I bet she get off. We need to follow up. Does she get off?
you can do that. So anyway, I don't really get too. We gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Y'all let us know what y'all think though. I'm just joking. Y'all let us know what y'all think about it. You know what I'm saying? Is he too young? Is 18? In that dynamic with him being 18 and she's being 22 or 23, whatever, is that punishable by law? Well, their law it is, so
In North Carolina.
in North Carolina it is. But you know, y'all give us y'all thoughts, y'all opinions. And as always,
Be safe. Be honest. Be real.
100